Well, hello. I'm Elaine, and this is my third video log. I'm going to share a story that I found on the internet. This is not one that I wrote, although I did email the son of the author to get permission to be able to share this. Since I'm into communications work, it was very impressive. The title is called Just a Radio Operator, and it's about a person that handled message traffic in World War II. And it's quite good. Before I read this, I'm going to go to the bottom of the story. There are some abbreviations that I want to share some meanings with you, so that as you hear this, it may be able to be a little bit more understandable. First, the word "ac," which means acknowledgement. The pro sign AR, which means end of transmission. The word bug, which is simply a semi-automatic telegraph key, commonly referred to as a bug by radio operators. The pro word OP, which is operational priority. That's the precedence of a message to determine whether it should be sent before something else of a lower priority. The letter K means invitation to transmit, and also just simply means the word over, to turn the frequency over to the other person you're talking with. RJ means relief operator. The Q signals QJZ mean on standby. QRU means have you traffic for me, or QRU without a question mark means I don't have traffic for you. And then the last one is TC, which means trick chief. A trick in the 1940s referred to as a shift. In other words, an 8-hour work shift wasn't referred to as a work shift, it was referred to as a trick. So it's not related to prostitutes. And so the supervisor on duty was referred to as a trick chief. So this is the story. It was written by Robert Alexander Wallace, who's a radio amateur in the United States who apparently passed away recently, and gave this story to his son. His son's name is Buddy Andy, K-A-1-G-T-T. And so this is the story. It's called Just a Radio Operator. Oh, I'm winning the war with the telegraph key, though as I finished a stack. I hope this is not all the action I see, just wearing my pants out in back. I idly shuffle the blanks in my hand and glance at the 5-letter groups. I think of my brother in far foreign land, fighting up front with the troops. I check with my watch, where the heck's my RJ? I'm getting as hungry as sin. An 8-hour trick is enough for the day, and I'm practically deaf from the din. The trick chief gets up from the teletype chair and says that he has one for me. Get your key oiled up, get that rig on the air. Here's a honey, a long one, OP, again, operational priority. My relief gets a curse on his unknowing head, for his tardiness cost me my chow. And this is a hell of a time for a sked. The net's QJZ about now. But I slip on the cans, and I rattle the key, and the rig is again on the air. I give with the dits and the daws just to see if the station I'm calling is there. A couple of calls, and he says, QRU, question mark. So I tell him I have an OP. He sends me a K, and I start a tattoo, pounding brass on my telegraph key. I pass the first 50, then wait for a sec, while he starts the next block on the sheet. I found if you don't make an op break his neck, you get fewer requests to repeat. 150 and then 50 more. She's long, I've 1,000 to go. My head's getting tired, my wrist's getting sore. Can't use bug for this guy, is too slow. I'm passing 1,000, my fist is near beat. Do I want an RJ from TC? Not a chance, Chief. You know, once my sign's on the sheet, no one's sending that message but me. We finally clear and I send him AR and get one from him with his AC. The look that I give my relief leaves a scar as I grab for my hat on the rack. The author of the story has a little note here. He says, later, I read how a shipment of arms saved a corps because it arrived there in time. The corps that it saved was my brother's. What's more, the message that sent it was mine. Oh, I'm fighting the war with a telegraph key, but as long as they want me, I'll stay. It may not be combat, but now I can see how a message can help save the day.